I'd be more comfortable getting rid of all the streaming services before I would cable.
Right.
And that's, in all honesty, that's just the old person in me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it would make more sense to cut the cord and to keep the streaming services than it would to keep cable. But there's like that part of me that's just like, you have to have cable.
Right. Yeah. No, believe me, I understand that. Yeah. Oh, believe me, I'm not complaining.
Right. No, I understand that.
I mean, there's a lot of shows on cable that, even if it is streamed, you have to wait the next day to see it.
Right. Like, I don't know how I would. I guess I'm sure there's a way to stream like AEW wrestling. I'm sure there is. I just don't know how. And I would. That's something like I enjoy that on Wednesday nights. Like that's like my break from like everything else I'm watching is like Wednesday nights I sit down and I watch wrestling, So it's weird shit like that it's like since I don't know how I'd find it anywhere else, or would there be another streaming service I have to subscribe to, like Fightful or something, to be able to watch AEW Dynamite?
Right.
It's not worth the effort.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah, I understand. But it's just a hypothetical question. I wasn't saying we should.
Well, no, because it's like it's something I do think about.
Yeah.
Because it's like right now, it's like funny. Like our cable box, I use it more for going to a streaming service than I do for actually watching something on TV. And I think to myself, well, I've got the fucking Amazon stick, which has all of the same shit on it. Why am I bothering with cable? But then there will be something I'll be like, fuck, I probably wouldn't be able to stream this.
When you got smart TVs, you don't even need the stick.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. You would come up with one. You'd be like, God damn it.
Yeah. So, I mean...
You would have to sit down and go through everything just so you don't... And that's insane, because it's just entertainment. It's not a necessity.
Right. But at the same time, that there is like a part of me that... There's a part of me that says I have to have cable.
Yeah.
And it's dumb. I know it. And I know there are people like Ian who's cut the cord, and Stork who's cut the cord, and a few other people who are going to tell me you're holding on to something you really don't need.
Right.
But there's a part of me that's like, yeah, you do. You need this.
Yeah.
You have to have this.
Yeah, and you don't... It's not like if I cut it, I can't get it back.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like this, it's just this weird part of me that just it holds on to it.
Right. It's nostalgic.
I don't think it's nostalgic. It's just it's
nostalgic.
It's this thing that just it's like, well, you just have to have TV. TV's cable.
Right. Yeah.
TV.
That's what we're programmed to think.
Right. That's that's just how I think. Like like I don't know. Like I know in Elizabeth, if we had cut the cord, I couldn't have watched Steeler games because I can't get an antenna signal there.
That's what you would have to worry about this house, because there's trees all except right there, but then you have that house.
Right, but if I put an antenna like on the front porch,
or an antenna on the front roof where the DirecTV dish was for whoever lived here.
Right, like I'm sure I could probably get a pretty decent signal as compared to in Elizabeth, because of we're more in the valley than we are, or up out of the valley. Like in Elizabeth, we were just surrounded by hills.
Yeah.
Like we were in an odd spot where, like, I know the TV signal just ran over us.
Right.
So I think we're being a better spot compared to that. But at the same time, it's just.
Well, that's how we ended up with AT&T, because it was the only damn cell phone that we could get there at the time. Remember? No other signal. Like Cricket sucked, Verizon sucked.
Well,
that's the only two I had.
We ended up with AT&T because they were the only provider of an iPhone at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of years ago. How long have we been with AT&T?
Like 10 years.
I was gonna say almost as long as I've had my original email address.
Yeah. It's been at least 10 years because we got. I want to say we got the second generation. So it's been like it's been like maybe 11 or 12 years, because we got like the second generation iPhone. That's where we started with like the iPhone 3G.
I still have all my original iPhones.
Yeah.
All sitting up there.
So.
turn them in my ass. I'll keep them. Thank you.
It's amazing how how that's progressed.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and dip our toe in the old mailbag.
Oh boy.
Mailbag. And as always, we have an email from our good friend Superfan Thad.
No. You don't say.
Yes, as always. And Thad writes in, hello, my two favorite competitive ears, Sean, Crazy Legs Moon, and Ian, Heavy D Bellamy.
Heavy D.
Joey Chestnut does it again. 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's bun and all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. All that gluten. Oh.
All that gluten.
That's my concern.
I just would not want to be anywhere near Joey Chestnut's hotel room the next morning.
Oh my god.
You know, the smells that came out of there had to have
10
been
minutes?
76 hot dogs in 10 minutes, yeah.
I couldn't eat 2 of them in 10 minutes with the bun. You know what a slow eater I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of wieners in his mouth.
Well, was that the world record then? Or?
Yeah, it's the world record, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He broke his own world record.
Of 75?
I think it was 74, but yeah.
Oh, he had to up himself by 2.
Yeah.
Good for you, Mr. Who?
Joey Chestnut.
Mr. Chestnut.
Yeah.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Yeah, well done, you gluttonous bastard. The worst part is that guy is skinny. Like those competitive eaters, like you think like they're like big people.
No, they're not.
No, they're
not.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are Asian.
And he's not. He's.
Well, I didn't think with that name, but
No.
I've seen a few Asian ones
Yeah.
that are like toothpicks.
Yeah.
And you're like, where's this food going?
Yeah.
I think the wing champion is always a bigger guy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Damn, Loki is getting good. Do you expect to see Kang in the finale? I do. You heard it here first. Kang the Conqueror. I don't know, Thad. I'll wait and see. Since Platypus went to the beach this week, I got bored and dressed up in her clothes. I even tricked Sean. I was at Big Rig's barbecue and I was talking to Sean. He let me put my hand on his leg and I whispered into his ear, I have some brisket between my legs. Want to see? Well, first off, yuck. Don't want to see that brisket. And 2, I did not go to Big Rig's this week.
I have a feeling this is not the first time that Thad has dressed up in women's clothing.
No, I don't think so either.
And I'm not talking about Halloween either.
No, I'm not talking about Halloween either. I think this is...
He says that with way too much ease.
Yeah. Yeah, so something tells me Thad has traipsed around the house.
Oh, I have no doubt he has his own panty drawer.
Yeah. That's where he hides his dildos.
Go on, save our souls.
Indeed. Guess what we did last weekend? No, I did not go over to Tim's house and put a dog turd pie in his mailbox. And no, I did not go over to Ian's and pretend I was Santa and poop down his chimney.
Oh, God.
Platypus and I popped our cherries on the steel curtain at Kennywood.
Oh.
Wow, that was an amazing ride. Super smooth. Just like my balls.
Wait, is this the new yellow and black one or the
Yeah.
new blue? The yellow and black.
Yeah, the Steeler ride.
A few years ago it opened.
Last year, I think. Or 2 years ago, maybe.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I know which one you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Because you can see it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's where the log jammer used to be.
Oh. They took away the log jammer?
Yes.
I haven't been...
I know, you're not big on Kennywood news. But, yeah, they took out the log jammer and replaced it with a steel... Like, they created this whole Steelers section of Kennywood now. And the big attraction is this roller coaster.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the log jammer.
It's a good ride.
I can only go on water rides, so they take one away, I'm limited. Not that I would ever go to Kennywood again. I'm just saying.
Right. On the other hand, Platypus is not fair so well. I'm not going to get into that.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you broke your cherry and finally got to ride the new coaster.
Well, does he describe how it was? He just says it was a fun ride?
He gets into Platypus and some bathroom problems. Let's just leave it at that.
On the ride? That had to be terrible for her.
I don't know.
It's not detailed. That's not detailed.
He doesn't detail that, but he insinuates.
Well, I hope it all worked out.
Yeah.
In the right location.
Right. We've all been there.
Well, not on a roller coaster ride. But I have been there in other places.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could imagine being on a roller coaster and, oh man, that poor woman.
Yeah.
That's fear. That's like a whole nother fear other than being on a roller coaster.
Yeah. It's time for America's new favorite segment. What is Tim's wiener up to? This week, Tim sent me a picture of his wiener, and you'll never guess what he did.
Wait, is this still Thad's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But Tim, superfan Otter, he has an adoption. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just want to bring up the speed so you don't think he's talking about his dick.
No, I remember Wiener Dog, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, I knew what you meant.
Okay, just making sure.
I know with that it's kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he said Tim, I was like, the Wiener Dog.
Because it's full of double entendres, and I don't want you to think this is Tim actually doing this.
Yeah. I would hope you would think better of me.
Tim took his wiener to a beauty pageant. Wow, Tim's wiener looks cute in that little dress. Tim's wiener won first place for prettiest wiener.
Really?
Yeah, well, I don't think so. I think this is Thad making shit up.
Okay.
Congratulations to Tim's tiny wiener. Tune in next week to see what Tim's wiener's up to.
I kind of like that little tidbit.
Yeah, well, there you go. We get that every week.
Well, what was he up to last week?
I don't remember. I remember one week Tim took it to church and there were a number of priest jokes that I just found inappropriate.
Well, let me know next week what's going on.
I'll keep you abreast of the situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay, time to go. Platypus is coming back today and I need to replace her lipstick. I don't want her catching me playing dress up again. Something tells me she already knows that.
Something tells me she encourages it.
Yeah.
She shops for both of them in the ladies section.
That's a possibility. Let's stop at Lane Bryant. By the way.
That is so horrible to say.
Well, here's the thing.
It was even more horrible that I laughed at it.
Here's the thing, though. Like, the last time you went to Lane Bryant.
People don't need to know that I shop at Lane Bryant's.
But you took me in there.
Well, I needed your help.
I can't remember with what you needed.
There was something I needed your help with.
Okay, I don't. But then you're going through the underwear drawers.
I told you to go sit down on the couch.
There was no couch.
There's always a couch in Lane Bryant's.
Yeah, it was over by the dressing room. I'm not going to sit over there. That's even creepier. But here's the problem. As a big man in a large women's store, guess who's getting looks? Especially
but you were with a woman.
Especially with you going, well, doesn't that look nice? Don't you like that? And I'm like,
They have really cute, comfortable underwear for big women.
Okay, that's great. I shouldn't be in this fucking store.
You could have told me if it was nice or not. Jeez.
Or I could have sat in the car and waited for you.
I needed your help.
I don't remember with what. You were returning something.
I can't remember.
I don't know either, but...
There was a reason I took you in that store.
There was a reason, and I don't remember what it was, but I tell you this much. I wanted to leave quickly.
But I wouldn't have took you in there unless there wasn't a reason, because I know it's not a comfortable situation.
And then on top of it, I have never seen in my life where you just keep underwear in a drawer for you to go through. Like, how does that work?
You open up the doors and you sift through them for your size. You already see the style. You're just looking for the size.
Ah.